Hey, is that an MP7? No, this is my MP7 at home, a CMR30 with an MP7 forend I designed. Well, you know you can get a real MP7 clone right now, don't you? And I've got one right here. Well, welcome back to another WV Guns and Goats video, everybody. We've managed to catch a unicorn here. This is the T7 by Tommybuilt Tactical. You saw the MP7 at home, the CMR30 that I dressed up, because before that was as close as I could get to actually using an MP7. I won't say owning, because I want to give a shout out to my buddy. This is actually his gun. He lent it to us. He hasn't even shot it yet. We are gonna put the first rounds through this gun tonight. So I wanna give him a big shout out. I won't name him, but you know who you are. We are going to be unboxing this gun. I'll show you everything that comes with it. We're gonna put some rounds through it tonight. We're gonna go over all of its features, see what kind of accuracy it's capable of as well. But before we get started, everybody, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, and headbutt that subscribe button to join the herd here at WV Guns and Goats. So until recently, there was no way to own an MP7 clone until Tommybuilt Tactical and Tom Bostic just recently dropped the T7. They showed this off at SHOT Show this year, and this has been a labor of love for Tom Bostic. He started out converting SL8s to G36s, and then he came out with his own line of G36 clones. And about 10 years ago, I believe it was, he started buying some parts kits of demilled MP7s. He bought about 10 of them, I think it was, and reverse engineered them to develop the T7 here. This is not a different gun in a body kit. This is not a blowback gun in a body kit. This is a 1-1 clone of an MP7. It is gas operated, MP7 parts fitted, and if you were planning on getting one of these and you haven't been buying up MP7 parts already, well, you might be too late. When these went live on the website, 200,000 people tried to access his website and killed it when they were trying to place their order. I am so lucky to be able to bring this video to y'all tonight, to have friends with tastes as good as this. Now, let's talk about the development of the MP7. I'm not know all the details. I'm not Ian at Forgotten Weapons. What I know is that this was developed around the same time as the P90 and the FN57. There was a pistol variant in 4.6 by 30, and if I say 4.7, it's because I'm used to talking about 5.7. But both of those guns were designed to penetrate light enemy armor. A PDW, a personal defense weapon, is something you give to like a rear echelon troop, somebody who needs a little bit more firepower than a pistol gives them, but they don't need to carry around a full-size rifle all day. So hence the development of the MP7, the P90, and the FN57. So that's what I know about the history of the MP7. I am seen it in video games. It's been in tons and tons of video games, guys. And I think that's what's really gotten people to want these, and the fact that they haven't been available until now. So let's go ahead and show you everything that comes with this gun. All right, I'm gonna show you everything that my buddy gave me with the gun, and I believe this is all that came with it. This bag, it came in a box, of course, to be shipped in. And this bag is a pretty nice bag. It's got shoulder straps on it. It's got a bunch of pockets here. You've got a Tommybuilt Tactical patch, American flag patch. Up here, there's a sticker. You want this, don't you? And then there is a T7 sticker right here. And then this came with a Made in Germany 30-round magazine. Now, when I asked him, was there a manual, he said there wasn't. So I don't know if that's something that will be coming in later models, and they're just trying to get these out the door with as hotly anticipated as these guns are. I think they're trying to ship them out, and they'll probably put the manuals up on their website. But that's everything he gave me that came with this gun. Here's the ammo we're using tonight. This is the Fiocchi 4.6 by 30 Range Dynamics. This is a 40 grain bullet at 1900 feet per second. You get 50 rounds of it in this tiny little box here. And there's not a lot of choices for ammunition. There's this Fiocchi, and I believe there's Hornady ammo. I don't think there's anybody else making it at the moment, but I think they will be. It's just because there's not a lot of guns in this caliber. You have the T7, real MP7s, and then you have, I believe, CMMG has a 4.6 caliber gun. It's based on the AR. I think it's one of their Banshee guns. We're going to start from the front to the back here. I've already went ahead and put a red dot on it. We have a Picatinny rail on both sides of the gun, and we have M-lock slots here. The T7 has a folding foregrip that looks exactly like the actual MP7 foregrip. Of course, this is still a pistol, but when you get your tack stamp back, you can get your folding foregrip, and then you can get your collapsible stock that slides down the sides of the gun. And I believe to put that stock on, you just take these two pins. Those are your takedown pins. You take them out, and you put the new stock with its own backplate on the gun. It has an AR style charging handle here, kind of reminiscent of a B&T TP9. Up front here, on both sides of the gun, this lever right here at my finger, that is your bolt release lever. And then our safety is back here on either side of the gun. It's got those really nice pictograms to tell you if you're on safe or fire. And it's got a nice extended lever. You can just reach up there with your thumb or your forefinger and hit that lever. And then our magazine release is right here. It's very reminiscent of the older USPs and some of the VP9s. HK really likes that mag release style where you just move your trigger finger down and hit it and it'll release the magazine. These magazines are double stack and double feed there. And they have a 30 round indicator window that you can see that you fully loaded the magazine. We're gonna get to shooting it here. One thing I've noticed right now, I can't get a full 30 round magazine in with the bolt forwards. And this kind of seems the same as like an MP5. You wanna lock the bolt to the rear like that. And then you can insert your magazine and hit your bolt release. Let's go ahead and shoot this gun. Oh, so it actually does have a little bit of recoil to it. I was expecting less. Okay, we have had one jam. Keep in mind, this is the first magazine through this gun. And I have heard that these guns do require a little bit of a break-in period. Now I have lubricated this gun. We've got a double feed malfunction there. I'm going to take the time and go clear this. All right, I took the time to clear that double feed malfunction. We're going to try to get through the rest of this first magazine here. We have a double feed malfunction again. I'm going to go ahead and clear that one too. I've cleared the malfunction now. Let's continue. A double feed again. And I am pushing and pulling on this gun to try and give it a firm backstop. But like I said, this is the very first magazine, small production firearm, and it sometimes requires a break-in. All right, let's try to get through this magazine here. I'm going to do something. I'm going to push it into my shoulder here like it would have a third point of contact if it had a buttstock on it. And we'll see if that helps. We've got a jam again. We're having a lot of jams with this gun. Let's keep going. Again, double feed, guys. This is what I'm seeing in there. Well, that one fell out of there, so we can try this again. Well, the good thing is it actually did lock back on empty. Off to a rocky start here. This is the last 20 rounds out of the first 50-round box, and hopefully they go a little bit better. We have lubricated the gun, so we're gonna try it now and see what happens. We have a failure to eject. Another double feed there. Now, the good thing about this gun, the trigger is very nice on it, and it does have a surprising amount of recoil. It's very, very smooth, but it's just more than you would expect. It's not more than 5.7, so it's pleasant, but it's just surprising. I think, especially when you have a stock on it, when you form one, it's a lot even better to shoot then. Man, okay. And we got through one extra round that time without a problem. So there's the round. It was caught by the magazine there. Heck, there we go. Now I have 10 rounds loaded in this magazine. I'm going to try it without a full magazine, 10 rounds at a time. The last 5 rounds of the first box of ammunition functioned fine. The other ones we did have issues with. Let's see how it does now. We have another jam there. And a jam again. Another jam. maybe. Let's see if it gets better. First round. There it was, a double feed again. I really want to like this gun. I think the MP7 is cool. It is still jamming. And another jam, guys. We've jammed again there. Now, some of the jams that I had thought were double feeds, some may have been failures to eject. I saw it while I was editing. It's trying to feed, sometimes trying to feed the empty casing back into the chamber. It's not ejecting it fully. Yes, that one has the empty case and the new round stuck in the chamber there. Again, a failure to eject, and it shoved both casings into the chamber. Stovepipe there. Okay, so that's about the second time it actually fed about 5 rounds there. I've got 10 more rounds loaded up. Well, it was going good there, but we are jammed again. That was promising, that last string of fire. Let's see if it keeps that up. I guess I spoke too soon there. Another failure to eject. It's actually jammed above the barrel there. Another failure to eject. One thing I am noticing is that these pins are extremely easy to pull out, and they have been working themselves out of the receiver. Look how easy I pulled that out just with my thumbnails and forefinger. I was able to pull that one out. And then this one just comes right out of the gun, guys. It's just so easy to pull out of there. It seems to have gotten a little bit more promising. Let's keep going. There are 10 rounds in this magazine. Failure to eject. As you can hear, there's a storm coming, but we're trying to get through this and give it a second chance today. Again, a failure to eject is actually shoved the empty round straight up. Again, another failure to eject. All right, so Mother Nature has other ideas for us tonight. We came out here again. You saw the footage from last night and how it kept giving us a bunch of problems. We hit the 100 round mark today. We had one time when it fired more than 5 rounds there. Thought we were kind of getting somewhere. We shot it some more, and apparently it is still having issues. My buddy has gotten a return label from Tommybuilt. He will be sending it back to them to get it fixed. And then when it's fixed, we'll bring it back out here and have a second video for y'all. So guys, this has been another WV Guns and Goats video. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you're not out there having fun shooting, what are you doing?